welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are doing another beat tutorial. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Philip. Welcome to my channel. We're gonna do beat tutorials, and I just love making music, and I'm sharing it with you guys to hopefully give you some value, some tips here and there on your own journey to make music. And today we're gonna do a beat for the biggest artist in the world, and I'm even recording this on a weekend, so everything is set for a great beat, if you ask me. But no, today we're gonna do the Weeknd. We're gonna do an R&B beat for the Weeknd, a dark R&B beat, like not a synthwave tutorial, but like a R&B beat, as I said. So let me give you an overview of what I think this beat is gonna look like. So drums wise, we will have basically trap drums. Next up, we have the bass, which takes up a really important role in this beat. We're gonna probably use a Reese bass to have like that continuous raw energy of it all. Then harmonically, we'll have a piano or a synth. Both work fine. We'll see which one fits better. I think they just induce a kind of a slightly different vibe, and we'll see which one fits to our beat. And to finish it all off, we're gonna add some strings or maybe like a synth lead with some melody lines. We'll see that. But that's a general overview of what we're gonna do today. And we will start right off with this vocal sample that I've loaded in, which is gonna be our starting point. It kind of asks for a 2-chord progression, but hear for yourself. Yeah, as you can hear, it's gonna be probably like a beat that you could also use for Black if he's feeling extra dark on the day. But yeah, no synthwave today, as I said. We're gonna start off with the drums, which are gonna be probably very simple. We're gonna start off with the trap snare. Okay, the most classic trap snare out there sounds like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on every 2 and 4. So that we can progress. Zack, boom. As I keep saying, I'm starting off very simple, and then we can get more complex as we progress. Next up, some hi-hats. Just a light and soft hi-hat, nothing crazy. And what I would do with these hi-hats so that they don't sound that mechanical, I would also select like every 4th hi-hat that is kind of on a snare hit or on a kick hit, and I will just give them a bit more dB so that they sound like it's kind of and not like every hi-hat has the same velocity, so that it sounds more human and like more interesting. So we're making our life very easy at the moment. Let's add a kick. Boom. Okay, what I'm hearing is like doom, 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 doom. So that will be here, I guess. Oh, faster. Yep, we're gonna have another one here. And we have these 2 guys here again. Boom. And then this one I was talking about. Okay, where do we put this? Here. Boom. Nice. And then we have another one here. Boom. And I think we will roll with this pattern. Sounds like this. It's funny how like I've added like the most classic like snare, hi-hat and kick, and it already sounds like something. Obviously you could add more fills and complexity to this, which I would do if I would like sit on this like for longer. But you kind of notice that it's going to be a good thing if you just add like 3 sounds and it already sounds like something. I think you know that you're on the right track, and I think we are in this case, which is good. Next thing, I would say let's add the bass, Reese bass. So let me just open Serum for that. I already have one in mind. Oh, that's Splice Bridge, yes. Come on. Okay, so that is the sound that we're using. You can just hear the energy in the saw bass, which is very characteristic for that sound. We will just play the bass notes really, like this is F minor. So we'll just play F. And I'm hearing like a half step down, so what I will play is like F. And then E. And then back to F. And then we'll maybe add some octaves here and there. So let me just record that. Just quantize that, and I want to fix some of those high ones. Okay, so this is the pattern. As you can see, I kind of made these high ones shorter, so they go like up and down really, like rather quickly. But I felt that sounded better, and it sounds like this. I felt like it sounds boring if we just go for the bass notes. We just add these high notes like. It just sounds really nice, and it sounds like the bass is moving and doing something, which is cool. So yeah, I think that was that bass. Okay, that let me just try that out real quick. I just randomly have another bass here. Ooh. That's like totally different vibe, but I love it how it sounds. Wow, that's like sometimes you just need to like you find random stuff and you just browse through random like presets and you try things out, and then something like that happens where you're like, that sounds great. But I would just wonder where we can put this, because like we have this like continuous sustain notes bass, the Reese bass just before, and now I have this bouncy bass. And I don't know, I think I would just record this so that we have it. We put it aside, and maybe we can like make it work later on in a different section or something like that. We'll see. But I just record this real quick. Yeah, missed the start. Oh, this is great, dude. I love it. Okay, but for now, we will put that aside. We will add some strings, which we are going to add in a later stage of the beat, so that it kind of takes us away, maybe in the chorus or in the outro or something like that. Strings are not like something that you would add in this situation, at least, something that you would add in the beginning. But still, we would just want to add elements to this, and obviously we're just like we're working on 8 bars, so we're just throwing in elements and not quite yet deciding, or maybe we are, but like in general, having the mindset of like just adding stuff and then later on deciding where we're going to use it. So for that, we are going to use Contact, obviously. There we go. We need F minor to, what is that, E sharp 5, something like that. Which already, like, you can hear with these chords what vibe they give, like this like very dark and mysterious kind of thing. So we'll just play around with the strings and just record, so that if we find something great, we already have it recorded. So let's do that. Don't really like that, but I'm just like, as you can see, I'm like playing around with the voicings, because I don't want the strings to have like 4 voices. They sound too majestic, I feel like. So let me try again. Like that. Just gonna take that down for a bit, then bounce this, so we commit, and we save some CPU. Take that out. All right. So now we have strings, we have drums, we have our bass. Let's add some vocals, because I think we will need a bridge, obviously. this is like made for a bridge with just the bass and some vocals. So we'll just add a splice bridge to make sure that everything is like in the right key and the right BPM. We could just drag it in. Like this. I like that. I think we'll use that. I think I've used it in a different beat, so that is why I've downloaded it already. This could work in a bridge, I feel like. Maybe try out the second part. Ooh! This is great. This is great. You can hear like it's great because it changes, the melody changes when we change our chords. I mean, just feels right, you know. I mean, there's some point in explaining why it feels good, but in the end it just feels good, and that's why we put it in. And now we kind of have to decide what we are going to do with our bass. Cause like I feel like there's a vision like forming in my head that we have this bridge where we just take out everything, and then we have like a riser going into this second part, which is kind of bouncy. So we add this again, probably without this vocal. So we want to have this vocal being kind of representative of our like general vibe and general beat, like in the main part, I guess. And this is going to be a middle part or something like that. So and what I want to do is like I want to have these hi-hats to be halftime in the beginning, like this. It's like the anti drop, if that makes sense. Like you kind of expect it like to hit, and then it goes like. Maybe take out these kicks too. I need a riser just like for the feeling real quick. Okay, this one should work. Let's just hear it. You can hear the difference that just a riser makes. But I want to make a difference in the snare sound. It just sounds too similar to before. And like what I have in my head is something like the snare in Dark Red by Steve Lacy, like a very fat kind of snare to give a different sound. So we kind of make a distinction between the two parts. So let me just look for another snare for that. Okay, so we're using this one. You can hear in which direction I'm gonna go. But I wanna like mix these two snares together. And at the moment we have too much attack because this trap snare is very tight and like has a strong attack. So what I will do on this one is I'll use an enveloper and I'll take down the front part of the signal, so that we kind of have in the beginning, as you can see, like this second snare is also like very like has more tail to it. So we want to take out this first part, so we let the trap snare be in the beginning, and then we have the second part of this like really heavy snare. And so let's just listen to that. Well, let's just listen to it in whole context. Yeah, that's way too much, as you can hear. And I feel like there's just also too much tail, to be honest. I mean, I know that's the whole point, but like just take some of it out. Better. Maybe give some attack back. Nice, nice. It's very like raw and bouncy, and that is the vibe that I think would fit in this like middle part Okay, we need some kind of melody line, something vocal, some maybe guitar, I don't know, something. So let's try Splice Bridge. Okay, that's, we already have that.
I don't wanna talk about it. It's said and done. Baby, you get me a feeling. Some people call it love. That's what I feel when I'm with you. No need to rush. Baby, you get me a feeling. Some people call it love. That's what I feel when I'm with you. No need to rush.
Oh, nice. It gives that bouncy vibe, kind of that, it's hard to describe, but like it fits very like that bridge or part very well. I love this. I love this. Wow. This is great. I love this middle part. It's so like, I don't know, it's like nothing, you wouldn't like really expect that in that kind of beat, and that makes it like great. That makes sense. And so that, I think then we would transition back into our beat, and then it's the time for strings. I think that's just like their time has come. Maybe some melody lines, as I said like in the beginning, maybe some synth with a lot of reverb, which that would be great. So let's just look for that. We have any leads here? Right, this one. Ooh.
A few moments later.
I'm hearing this. I'm hearing this. Wow. This is great. This is great. Ooh, imagine like, and then we add the strings again here. Damn. I don't know in general where we like add, we would like have this part, maybe like outro solo, I guess. But I feel like that sound is made for this part, like, or for this beat in general. That's great. Wow. Okay, I'll record a solo afterwards. I'll show you together with the whole beat. But in general, I would leave it at that, I guess. I'll record a solo with the lead, and I will show you the full beat. There, let's go. Okay, guys, as you can see, I added some colors, and I have this solo, which I'm actually proud of. I don't think it's my greatest solo ever, but like I wanted to have something here. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, intro, bridge, second part, whatever that is, and then we just go off with the solo, basically. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I mean, I hope you got something that inspires you, or there's some tips that help you, I guess, making your own music. That is the goal of this video, and it's just for me, it's just fun making music. I love making music and making beats. So yeah, I would very much appreciate if you give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you like it. You don't have to, obviously. And check out my original music. That's the thing I care about the most. If you want to leave some feedback, that would be great. I'd love to hear what you think. And also feedback on the videos. If you like it, if I can do anything better, let me know in the comments. And yeah, it was great, this Weeknd beat. I love this middle part, especially. It's, I think, my favorite part in this beat. But yeah, I've talked enough. I'll show you the full beat, including the solo that I recorded in the end. And I appreciate you watching and staying until the end. And I'll see you in the next video.